I did a note on 7 pointers that will reveal to you if you are truly going to achieve anything anytime soon. Number one, what do you want the most? If you cannot identify what you want the most in life, then it will be difficult chasing after anything to the point of achievement. That's the first thing to ask yourself. And when you find that, every other thing will begin to fall into place or fall out of place according to what you want the most. Number two, what do you think about the most? If you have found out what you want the most and your thought process scarcely focuses on that very thing you want the most, then you don't really want that thing the most. It's like relationship. The moment you find a crush, somebody you want, that person will always go through your mind. Throughout the day, you are thinking about that person. You are thinking about how you're going to end up with that person. So when you find out what you want the most in life, the next thing is to check if that thing you want the most in life occupy your thought process through the day. If you scarcely think about that thing, I promise you, you will not chase after that thing. Number three, what do you use your money on the most? Now, when we find what we want the most in life and then it occupies our mind constantly, one of the ways that you can achieve that thing is through money. All right, so whenever your money comes, what do you spend your money on? A lot of us, we talk about business, and we think business, but the moment our money comes, the first thing we want to do is to buy an expensive phone, is to buy a car, is to have a flashy wardrobe, you want to change your fashion, is to hang out, is to go to club. That is an indication to you that you are going to fail. Because every goal in life demands investment. So if the money you have, you might not spend all your money on the investment, but at least before you start spending on anything, you must have pulled out a good sum to invest in that thing that occupies your mind that you want the most in life. So how you spend your money shows if you're going to achieve anything anytime soon. Anybody that is chasing a goal, you would see that it will tell on their money. So if what you are spending on largely does not correlate with what you want to achieve in life, you have a problem, and it's a serious problem. You need to correlate your spending with what you want to achieve in life. Number four, what do you spend your free time on? A lot of us, we have goals, but we are still working, right? Just to keep the body and soul going while we find a way around what we want to achieve. If your free time from the work you are doing isn't spent on trying to enhance what you want to achieve, it's a problem. You can't be working to build somebody's company and then you have a vision of your own company. And when you finally have a free time from working for that person's company, you waste it on so many other things outside building your own company. It's a problem. When you find somebody that keeps saying, this year I will achieve something, but whenever they have a free time, they hang out with people, they go out, they do a lot of things, and they spend no quality time, working on what they want to achieve. It's a problem. So how you spend your leisure, your free time, will tell you a lot about if you're going to achieve anything anytime soon. Number five, the company you enjoy. One of the funniest things is, you see people who want to achieve a particular thing, but yet all their friends, all their colleagues are people who have no interest in that thing. How are you going to be motivated? The Bible reveals to us that iron sharpens iron. We are being sharpened for a particular purpose. So if you can't be saying, this is what I want to achieve. For example, I used to know of a lady back in school. This lady was studying one particular, I think accountancy or something like that, was studying a particular course. But all her friends were lawyers. They were studying law. And she was always hanging out with them, going to read with them. It got so bad that she began to attend their lectures and not attending hers because she wanted to be seen hanging around big girls. And guess what? These girls graduated and she had to repeat, start from beginning again. So it is dangerous to your vision, to your goal, to whatever it is you love the most, whatever it is you think about the most, whatever it is you want to achieve the most. It is dangerous to it if you build friendship around people who have nothing in connection to that thing you want to achieve. This is why in the university, they don't lecture people privately. They lecture people departmentally. So that they'll put all of you who are trying to achieve a particular thing in a place so that you guys will motivate and help each other. So if you do not enjoy the company of those who are chasing after what you are chasing, then it's a proof that you have difficulty achieving that thing you are chasing. Number 6, what attracts you in people? Now, like I gave an example about ministers, right? You cannot be a minister that wants to be a Bible-based accurate teacher. And whenever you look at other pastors, what attracts you about them is how they dress, is the car they drive, is the mansion they live in, how big their church is. You will be distracted. You will derail from the word of God. So what attracts you in people says a lot about what you are chasing. If I want to be a faithful husband, I can't be looking at one that is not faithful and be like, this guy is enjoying his life. I wish I was as free as he is. No, I should be attracted to the faithfulness of others to their families. This is why most people, they don't get the help they are looking for. Why? Because whenever they get the chance to meet an influential, successful person, all right, the first thing they want to do is to take picture with them. And when they take that picture, they'll be hoping for a handout, help me now, give me something small. Instead of seeking knowledge from these people or mentorship, they just want to take pictures so they can post it. And you see, when these people see that this is what you are looking for, they are going to make sure that that is the last time you ever have contact with them, because you really don't know what you are looking out for. So what you want to achieve should control what attracts you to people. 7, what makes you happy the most? If what makes you happy the most has nothing to do with what you want to achieve, there will be a problem. You see, most people who start things and stop is because it wasn't what gives them happiness. They just wanted to make money out of it. And the process of achieving that thing takes a longer time than they expected. They will stop halfway. Why? Because there is no true joy in that thing. Passion comes with joy. If you are starting something that you're not passionate about, you are scarcely going to be happy about that thing. When you are doing something that you are passionate about, you're going to be happy doing that thing. And before you're going to be distracted to leave that thing, it's going to be really difficult. Why? Because this is what you want to build. So what you are happy about tells a lot about what you are pursuing in life. Me personally, I'm a young pastor, all right? There's no greater joy I get than being around other young pastors and we talk about God. There's no greater joy I get than communicating the word of God to people. There's no greater joy I get than studying the word of God and hearing the word of God, talking and writing notes from the word of God. These are the things that gives me joy the most. So if as a young pastor, everything about pastoring does not give me joy, it's stressful, it's draining to me, I'm going to have a problem. The moment I have a better offer, I will jump out of it and go to something else. I used to have a friend that we began ministry together, but today he has stopped ministry. Why? Because there's no true passion in it. He was hoping that he was going to make it very quick and start making money, but as the money did not come and people did not come to the ministry as he expected, he stopped. Why? Because he does not truly find joy in doing it. It was for him a stressful journey that has a reward of money. So now he's going through the stress and the reward of money is not coming. He had to stop. When you see people who are happy about what they are doing, you see that anything that concerns that thing, even if it's stressful. I remember when I was invited to go on the journey to minister God in an interior village. It took us 3 hours on a bike to get there. if you're going to achieve anything anytime soon, or you'll be jumping from one thing to another, to another, to another. And unfortunately, in our culture, in our country, more than 90% of the population are doing what they are not happy in. It's so sad.